No way. That. Welcome back. This is episode 24 of Blindfolded Dark Souls. Today's episode is going to be another quick one. The bonfire isn't too far, and there's only one item I really wanted to grab on the way up, so I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so for this next section, the run seems pretty straightforward. I've been kind of looking through the next area a little bit, and so what I'm going to have to do is basically pull up these stairs. Just going a straight line here for about 30 steps, sprinting. Right when my stamina runs out, plus additional like 5 steps. Like right there. And then once I start sprinting again, I'll know I'm in this corner. This corner's pretty great. It's a nice spot to get stuck. And my camera won't really unline too much. So from here, I think I'm going to basically have to pull around. Listen for dirt, probably. Now this pathway really sucks a whole lot. So I'll just show you guys actually really quickly. So there's basically archers everywhere. I think there's 3 or 4 archers. And then there's like 4 or 5 dogs. Yeah, so you can see this area kind of sucks. Now, there is a side path you can take to avoid pretty much most of this. So I'll show you guys that now. Alright, so basically once I pull through this doorway, rather than going up the main pathway and aggroing everything, what I'm going to try is pulling to the left here. And it seems like this wall will be able to guide me fairly well here. It's pretty rounded. There's not a lot to get caught on. And I think maybe with like some wiggling, if I can like maybe try to get stuck on something here. Like this tree seems decent. It's a pretty rounded tree. I'm just scared if I keep walking. Okay, yeah, I'll aggro the archer. That's actually nice. Because that's a good sound cue for me to know that I'm maybe against this rock. And then I could pop left here. I think if I like just keep pulling left, listen for dogs, and just really stay against the wall. It's important that I don't lock on here because I think that'll throw off my line. But if I just keep kind of doing this and pulling backwards, or sorry, looking backwards to attack, could have a pretty good run. And then maybe just like tap right. Archer's right here. I think that'll be a pretty good sound cue to know that we're close. Health management might be annoying. And then listening for stone steps, and you can hear stuff kind of disappearing in the distance. So from here, I'm then gonna have to pull to the right. I guess I could run until I hit this, and then pull right. It seems like a pretty straightforward pathway. I think if I get stuck, I'll know. Plus, this guy will give me a pretty good idea of like how straight I need to run. This part seems like it won't be too terrible. But again, it's all the stone pathing and grass doesn't seem like it'll help too much. Because there's grass on both sides, so if I hit grass, I'm not sure, I won't know what side I'm on. I will be able to listen though for these guys screeching. If they're on my left side, then I should know that I'm on a pretty straight line. And I'll basically have to pull through here, open this doorway. Once I enter here, the atmosphere changes, so that'll be helpful. Open this doorway, I'll double lock on, so I'm in a straight line. And then I'll basically have to run in a straight line from this doorway and spam A to hit the bonfire. And I'll try to like wiggle left a little bit, because I know I do have a right lean. So I'll have to try to manage that. So let's just try that, honestly. Okay, what if I just assume here? Interesting. Very interesting. Does that mean I was like...
You made it through the door.
Was I like
You're
here?
not blind right now, right?
Yeah, was I here?
Yeah, you were there.
And then I turned
Oh, wait,
right.
go a little farther forward. You were like there. You were caught in the grave.
And I was looking this way?
Yeah.
Okay, that's really, really weird. Good to know. Here we go, next attempt. Just wait for the sprinting to stop. There. Should be in our corner. We are. Dirt, left. Remember, we're just going forward and we're like tapping to the right, letting the wall guide us, waiting for the archer to shoot at us. There. Left, book it. Tapping left here. I hear the stone pathing. Eat a dog. Okay, I think we're on the stone path at this point, past the door. I just don't hear the stone. There it is, there it is. I'm so happy that didn't kill us. I was actually stressing there. It honestly should just be a straight line, and hopefully we get into the church. We're off the path, though. Oh, no, we're on the path. He's stuff on my left, but I think we're getting closer. Again, we're off the path. There we go. I think we're slowly getting closer. Okay, they're now on my left ear. They were kind of in front of me for a minute there. This is really fucking with me. Oh, fire my left ear. Okay, that's a good confirmation that we're going down the correct path. Yep, yeah, Screeches in my left ear. We're trying to stay on the path now. You can hear it kind of goes from stone to grass. Whenever it goes to grass, I'll try to correct and get back on the path. And we're trying to shoot in a straight line on the path. Atmosphere change, guys. Oh, baby. We're in. Remember when I open the door, I'm going to double lock. We're definitely in the correct room. I'm just probably off to one of the sides. So finding the door might be a little bit of a bitch. But once we do get it, it'll all be fine. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, like I'm not going to reset at this point because we're so far in. But finding this door, just fuck it. Literally gonna be luck, I think.
I'm assuming I shouldn't interfere.
Don't interfere, please. Hear that torch there on my left? Okay, the monsters are in front of me. So we're facing the wrong way at this point. If we can find the exit and hear a sound change, then I could do like a perfect 180. Holy fuck, bro, what is... This is so fucked. Thing is, there's no point in resetting because we're in so deep at this point. I'm trying to use torches, but I don't know where the torches are, honestly. Sorry if this isn't fun to watch, but this is just cooked. I'm just gonna try to find anything. No way. That's crazy. That's actually wild. Okay. So I'm like, I locked on like 10 times there. We should be facing forward. And it should just be like, I'm literally just tapping left very slightly. Let's go!
Let's go!
Insane. Huge. Okay, guys. Fucking huge. So from this bonfire, first I'm going to capture my souls. Then I'm going to grab that item. And then I'm going to backtrack through here. Hopefully it gives us a decent line. And then I'm going to grab that item right there. Alright, so let me go sell my souls and then we'll do that. Alright, we're going to do the old tried and true. Purchase prism stones. Back we go in the video. So what I'm going to do here is 5 left. 10. And then wiggle. Alright, let's try that, guys. 5 left, 10 right, wiggle. Let's try it. 5 left, 10 right. Easy item grab. Okay. Now we're just going to try pushing in a straight line to see what happens. Okay, so if we push till we hear grass, then let me say top right lock. Hopefully that works. Send it. Remember, we gotta wiggle left here because we don't have a straight line. Grass. I feel like over. Hopefully our line is decent, and we're just gonna... Juicy. Alright, that's pretty much all I wanted to get done in this episode, was get those 2 items and get the bonfire, so I'm pretty happy about that. So what I'm going to do now is, since the next section is going to be a pretty long episode for the next area, I'm going to go through and just kind of walk through what my plan is and kind of what my mindset is going into it, because it's definitely going to be a really big grind. Like, even just this first area is a super weird lineup. This is a muscle memory move, so immediately my first thought is I'm going to need somewhere to get stuck. So just looking at this area, now these guys shouldn't bother me, assuming I do this repeated lineup. So maybe I could like come into this back corner, get stuck here, turn around, pull around here. I'm not too exactly sure, but I'm gonna have to find somewhere I can get stuck so that once I get out of the bonfire area, I can have like a repeatable line. Now for this next area, for those of you that never played it, these enemies are basically spawning all throughout the path we have to take. This is a very non-linear path, so pushing through might be a bit of a pain. If these guys vomit on you, they give you bleed that slowly bleeds up. Luckily, if you're holding a torch, that counteracts the bleed. But getting through these paths, I think, is going to be tricky because I won't be able to know if I ever get stuck. Like, let's say they spawn in front of me and I get caught on one of them. Like, let's say it's this guy right here. And there's no way for me to know that I'm stuck. I feel like the sound cues in this area are very all over the place, and it's going to be kind of weird walking through. Now this is going to be probably a pretty big bottleneck area right here, because I have to cross this narrow bridge, dodging this guy right here. I'll have to pull my way up through here. Again, more turns. I should be able to lock on for these turns because there's no enemies. And then I'll have to pull through and try dodging right here the Grave Warden. Grave Wardens in this game are a real pain. They're fast enemies, they stack bleed, they do great damage, but I'll have to try to maybe deal with her. I'm not too sure. Killing her is going to really suck, but definitely doable. Now once I kill her, I'm going to have to pull around through here, find my way up this staircase. There's an item I can grab. I'm going to have to come down these stairs and activate this ladder. Now activating this ladder will open a shortcut, and that's going to change our pathing so we don't have to go through that entire crazy minefield of those stupid undead dudes. So you guys will have to stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next one.